Hi everyone and welcome to Positively Kimmy. I am Kimmy. For those of you who are new here, thank you so much for coming and stopping by, checking me out. I appreciate it. For those of you who are returning subscribers, thank you so much for stopping by and coming back. I need you to come back because I have abandonment issues, and when you come back, it just means the world to me, so thank you so much. Also, I am doing a 50 subscriber giveaway, so when I hit 50 subscribers, I will be doing a really excellent giveaway. So please share this. Tell your friends and family if you think this is some type of content that they would like to see. I would greatly appreciate it, and you will be rewarded. One of you. So there's that. Also, what was the other thing? Okay, what I'm doing today is my 30 days of palettes. What I'm doing is going in, seeing what I use, what I don't use, what I gravitate towards, why I don't use them if I'm not using them. Is it just that they're in the back and I forgot about them, or is it a formula issue? So we're on day 21 now, and I'm going to be using the Child Pen palette from ColourPop. I love a green color story. My eyes are green. Not all greens look good on me. I think if you have brown eyes, blue eyes, this is an excellent palette. It's got some cooler tones in here with these shades, and it just creates the most beautiful looks. So having said that, I have primed my eyes. I have on my base makeup. If you hear any noise, that is my cat. His name is Storm. I call him Cakey, so we'll talk about that another time. First, I'm going to go in with the lightest brown shade, and because it's so worn, I can't make it out. Oh, okay. It is called Press. How come I can't say this? Oh my God. Precious Cargo. There we go. And I'm going to take a fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in my eyes. Gotta love the fact that this comes with a mirror. It's awesome. So how's everybody doing today? Here in New York right now, it is 5:30 a.m. I couldn't sleep very well last night because of this monster that is next to me. Let me show you him. Cakey. That's Cakey. He is huge. He's about 17 pounds. He's healthy. We have him checked all the time. He has lost about 3 pounds so far because he was heavier a little while ago. And we've been watching his diet. If somebody could watch mine and just feed me when I'm supposed to eat, that would be awesome. And, oh, by the way, for those of you who are keeping up on my stimulator story, I went yesterday and they turned it on. I have it on right now. And it's really odd. It feels like, if you know what a TENS unit is, it sort of feels like that, but doesn't at the exact same time. You can turn it up, you can turn it down. There are different programs to hit different parts of your body, and that is awesome. But at the same time, it's a weird feeling, like you don't know what you're supposed to feel. They tell you you're not supposed to feel anything, and it's like, well, if I don't feel it, is it really working? And I'm not in pain. Last night I was a little bit, but I think that was more me than the stimulator not working, because it worked really good during the trial, and I'm walking a lot better, and it's a great thing. I'm totally for it, and it's really seems to be helping a lot. I was able to walk outside for the first time in a while, and I didn't have my cane, and I made it to where the car was. I had to take my time. My balance is still very off, but I noticed my feet today. I'm able to move, which I haven't been able to do in so long, and I can lift my leg up and down, and it does not hurt. I'm not in excruciating pain. If anything, I'm sore from the surgery, but I'm not in pain. So if you are confronted with the issue of having a neurostimulator put in for chronic pain, back pain specifically, lower leg pain, something like that, I highly recommend it. I did well with the trial, and I'm doing even better with the permanent as of yesterday, because it's only been one day. But you can kind of tell that it's going to work, and I'm just thrilled about that. Okay, I'm going to take another brush. a little bit smaller and denser, and I'm going to go in to this green shade right here, and that is called Float Your Crib. I don't know what that means, but we're going to put this directly in the crease. So we're going to dab, and you're going to go a little bit below your crease, but in the crease at the same time, and we're just going to dab, and then you're going to blend after you dab. So we're going to do that and blend. But we've been talking about some of my health issues. The next appointment that I have to make, and it's a big one, is to have my neck surgery. Now, I've had neck surgery before, and twice as a matter of fact, because they did it one day, and then less than a week later it had failed, and they had to go back in and put in a lot more hardware. And I'm not looking forward to it because it is a big surgery, and what happens is they put so much hardware in my neck that my neck tends to go forward, so I'm usually leaning like this, or as my kids tell me, I look like a turtle most of the time. And they're going to have to take out the hardware because it's too heavy for my shoulders, my neck, my head. My face will start swelling, my neck swells, and what they're going to do then is put a rod, which is something I'm not looking forward to, from the base of my neck or up around somewhere out back there, and they're going to put it all the way down my spine. And the reason for this is because I have degenerative bone disease with avascular necrosis in almost all of my bones. So at one time or another, almost everything is going to need to be replaced, and it's hard. And I went to the surgeon way before the stimulator, and they wanted me to have the stimulator done first, where I would have preferred to have the neck done first. But then it ended up that having the legs done or the stimulator done ended up being the best decision because I wasn't really walking well, and my quality of life has suffered immensely because of not being able to walk. I couldn't make it out my front door to the car without a cane, wheelchair, or a walker, depending on how bad the pain was when I had taken my medications and stuff. So that's going to be the next thing done. And then eventually, there he is, eventually after that, I need my left hip replaced. So we have a lot of different things coming up, and we're going to be positive about all of them because you don't have a choice. As a mom, as a woman, especially if you're single, if you don't get something done, it just doesn't get done. So you don't have a choice. Everyone's like, oh, well, you need to rest. You need to do this. You need to do that. Well, sure, I would love to sit up with my feet all day long. And I'm lucky enough that my children are in their 30s. So I do have options now. But when they were younger, it's like, oh, just sit at home and keep your feet up and you'll be fine. Yeah, anyone with a toddler, 5, 6, 7, up until teenage years, and even then, whatever, you just can't sit and do nothing all day long. Believe it or not, the dishes, they do not wash themselves. The laundry does not get done otherwise. And for them to even still be saying stuff like that is very archaic and ridiculous. Unless they want to come over and do those things for you. And most doctors, for some reason, don't. All right, I'm going to go into this really pretty sparkly. Can you see the sparkle in that? That green, it's just gorgeous. So I'm going to put that right there. So we're going to do about a third. And hopefully, I'm going to actually put that on my finger. And we're going to go like that. This is such a pretty, pretty color. I'm going to put my brush down. And let me get a different mirror because I can't see. This is so pretty. It's like a camo green or an army green, and it just has the nicest shimmer and feels like butter. ColourPop shadows, I haven't come across one that I don't like. I mean, color-wise, Color Story, you might not be thrilled with, but as far as pigmentation and all that other stuff, they're amazing. Let me take this. I forgot to go and we're doing 2/3. We're going to do that. Much better. Okay, now what we can do is we're going to go into one of the lighter colors, because I like a light lid, especially with all the darkness going on. So we can either do this green, or I'm going to do, I think we're going to go with this one. And we're just going to put that, oh yeah, definitely. And we're just going to put that on our lid. So let me know how you guys deal with pain, especially if you're a parent, a single parent, not necessarily just a single mom, but a single parent. And when you're not feeling well and you have some type of surgery, what do you have people to help you? Do you do that on your own? Or, like you're expected to do this stuff regardless of your circumstances, and it's not always easy. And I'd like to know how you deal with stuff like that. In my house, we have always had something big. Like, no one in my family just gets a cold. We get pneumonia, we get bronchitis, we end up in hospitals, and that's the way my life has always been. And I've met very few people along the way that have had the same type of life that I have, where it's just like, okay, what is it, what's wrong, and how you deal with all that. In my case, for the first time in a very long time, I am in therapy, and I absolutely love my therapist. I'm taking the green, and we're just gonna go like that and connect that. I am in therapy, and I suggest it for anybody and everybody. I think everybody needs somebody to talk to, especially since we've had the pandemic. It's hard to deal with life plus the pandemic plus the people that have passed away that from the pandemic, and just every other day health issues and everyday stressors. It's not easy. So I want to know how you guys cope with that. I just told you, in my case, I believe in therapy wholeheartedly. All right, I'm going to put a little bit of this white shimmer right there, just a tiny, tiny bit. And that is our look for today. So I want to know how everyone deals with that kind of stuff. Ow, my foot fell asleep, sorry. The next thing I'm going to do is put on my lashes and mascara, and I will be right back. You think about your answer. Okay, I put on my lashes, I added some mascara, a little bit of eyeliner, and this is the finished look. Sorry about that. This is the finished look. I think it's very pretty. Again, it was the Mandalorian palette, The Child, and it's one of my favorite palettes, and I will never ever get rid of this. And if I hear that they are going to be discontinuing this at any time, I will have to buy 3 or 4 backups, because I think it is that nice. You can make so many different looks. You can wing it out. You can do gold. It's just a very versatile palette and one of my favorites, and I love it. Also, just for an FYI, if any of you know of Gwen Stefani's brand Give Cosmetics, Give Beauty, I am an ambassador, and you can receive 30% off by using my link below. I will have it listed below. So go check out some of her stuff. The quality is amazing, and Gwen herself is amazing. She is one of those people that feels everybody's an individual and should be able to express themselves however they want, which is something I am very passionate about. And it's just an amazing brand, and the products are amazing. So if you have a chance and you want to pick up anything, it's GXVE, which is Give Cosmetics, Give Beauty, and I have an affiliate link down below. You get 30% off your entire order. So with that, I hope you guys stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed, and most of all, stay positively you. Have a good day, everyone. Bye. Mwah.